Countless times we've heard Kevin Feige say that the future of the MCU might not necessarily be phases anymore, building up to this giant one grandiose payoff or team up. And now it looks like that's actually going to be the case, as they're going to focus on mini arcs and I guess mini phases slash sagas. So let's talk about this and why this could be a fundamentally huge shift for the MCU. So naturally, I think most of us kind of understand how the MCU was built to success. Put out a bunch of films, make some loose connections to the other ones, have one thing kind of be mentioned in another, get to the big payoff that was the Avengers, and really see the money pour in. Then they repeated it again, and then they repeated it again with Infinity War and Endgame, and certainly that's paid off more than most people would have ever imagined it would. So it's a tried and true formula now for them. 11 years in, it works, but it looks like that's about to change. As, leaks and just listening to what's been said by Marvel Studios' own Kevin Feige and Bob Iger, the future of the MCU might be a little bit different. Specifically, that it looks like it could be consistent of 2 to 3 year builds up where they do mini villains and mini, phases slash story arcs, and that's all you're really getting. It's not going to have one giant villain that everybody in the universe has to take on like Thanos. And at this point, that makes a lot of sense to me. We've heard rumors about Norman Osborn, and we've heard rumors about the Sinister Six, and the Thunderbolts, and Dark Avengers, and New Avengers, and Cosmic Threats, and all that. And if you really consider it, let's say Annihilus shows up in Guardians 3 or something, or they start building up Annihilus. What's Spider-Man and Shang-Chi gonna do? Right? But you have cosmic characters out there, like the Guardians, like Captain Marvel, who can show up and help take down Annihilus, so it makes sense. At the same time, on Earth, Norman Osborn is recruited to Dark Avengers. Carol doesn't have time to visit Earth. It's not like a dire threat like Thanos, neither do the Guardians. So it makes a lot of sense, and honestly, this gets me more excited because, as you guys remember on this channel, for as long as I've been, covering this, I've said, after Thanos, they need to go slow down and go more personal. They need to take their time and really try to establish a story that's kind of, smaller in scope, more personal, kind of deal with the fallout of everything, and then move to another grandiose villain. Which it sounds like that's what they're doing, which to me, that's honestly quite perfect. I don't know about you guys, you can let me know down below, but to me, sounds great.